The weather was horrible on Sodor, so the trains took the day off. The storm was so bad it ripped trees and signals out of the ground. Unfortunately, a large tree fell on the electric pylons and cut the power to the town. The next day, Sodor was a mess. Fallen trees were everywhere. Some even blocked the track. Percy set out to investigate the damage. "This is not good," he said, and reported back to Sir Topham Hatt. The search and rescue team were called out to clear away some of the mess. Harold arrived first, then Thomas and Rocky arrived, shortly followed by Sir Topham Hatt. Thomas and Rocky got to work. "Well done, but there's a lot more to do," said Sir Topham Hatt. Jack arrived. He drove onto the track and cleared away some of the debris so Thomas and Rocky could continue. They didn't get very far. Jack tried to clear away the tree branches, but they were too heavy for him. "I'm sorry," he said. "I can't do it." "Don't worry," said Sir Topham Hatt. "I'll call Sam the bulldozer." Sam arrived and quickly got to work with Jack helping. "Nice teamwork, guys, but there's a lot more to do." So Thomas and Rocky pulled up the fallen trees and Sam and Jack cleared away any mess. They did this all over the island, and Percy collected the fallen tree trunks. "Thank you, Sam. You saved the day," said Sir Topham Hatt. The workers started to repair the electricity islands, and soon enough the power was back on. Diesel 10 had been to a yard sale. He'd bought 2 truckfuls of spare parts. "Come and see what I've got," he said to Splatter and Dodge. "I bet you'll never guess what's here." "A side rod," said Splatter. "A wheel," said Dodge. "Well, you're both right, but I've also got something much better. Follow me." Splatter and Dodge followed Diesel 10 into the diesel works. "Look, a mirror," said Diesel 10. Splatter and Dodge looked at each other. "Oh, good," they said, thinking that maybe Diesel 10 had come off the rails a little, which was confirmed when he started speaking to the mirror. "Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the most devious engine of all?" The mirror then started speaking. "Why, you are." "I knew it," said Diesel 10. Splatter and Dodge were speechless. A talking mirror? The mirror then said, let me finish. The mirror started again. "Why, you are the second most devious." "It's not true," said Splatter and Dodge together. "The most devious engine is..." The mist cleared. "Tom Moss the prank engine." Diesel 10 was furious. "It can't be. You 2 splodges, go down to his forest immediately and tear his engine out." "OK, boss," said Splatter and Dodge together, and they left in a hurry. Later that day, Diesel 10 decided that Splatter and Dodge had had enough time to sort Tom Moss out. So he tried his mirror again. "Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the most devious engine of all?" The mirror cleared. "Sorry, your oiliness." "Oh, why am I surrounded by idiots? I'm going to have to sort him out myself." Diesel 10 roared off in the direction of the forest. Just before he got to the forest, he stopped. Up ahead was an obstruction on the track. "Ah, so he thinks he can stop me with a pile of moss, does he? Moss won't stop me. I'll show him." Diesel 10 continued. Oh no. He removed the track first. How embarrassing. Diesel 10 was stuck. Tom Moss came out from behind the trees and continued on his way back to his forest. Diesel 10, Splatter and Dodge were eventually rescued and returned to the diesel works. "We must think of a way to catch him out," said Diesel 10. "Do you know a way, Mirror?" "Ask me nicely," said the mirror. "Oh, very well," said Diesel 10. "Mirror, mirror on the wall, have you got a plan for me at all?" The mirror thought and then spoke. "I have a plan that's just for you, and this is what you must do. You must..." And with that, the mirror shattered into little pieces, hit by a stone thrown from outside. "Drat, drat," said Diesel 10. "After him, splodges." Splatter and Dodge gave chase. Outwitted by a pile of green. Bash Dash and Ferdinand were busy shifting logs. Thomas arrived to make sure the operation was running smoothly. "Everything's all right," reported Bash. But as he said this, large logs floated down the river. The biggest log got stuck and blocked the other logs from passing. Forming a large pile of wood in the middle of the river. Unfortunately, Dash didn't see this, so carried on as usual. He used the zip wire, but he got caught on the logs. Dash was stuck. But to make matters worse, the wood chopper got stuck as well. Luckily, Thomas saw the whole thing, so he raced off to fetch Sir Topham Hatt. He arrived quickly with Buzzsaw. "I can help Dash," he said, and got to work. He cut the biggest log, which freed the rest. He then fixed the wood chopper. "Thank you, Buzzsaw," said Sir Topham Hatt. "No problem," he said, as everything was back to normal. It was a quiet day on Sodor, so Thomas decided to explore more of this new track with his modified wheels. It didn't take him long to find a new line. "Well, bust my buffers," he said, as before him stood a huge mountain railway with a rather dangerous looking peak. "I must tell Percy and James," thought Thomas, so he rushed off to fetch them. They didn't need much persuading. "See?" said Thomas. "That's amazing," said Percy. "That looks awfully tall," said James. "I'm going to try it," said Thomas excitedly, and off he puffed. Wow, I think we need to see that again. That was brilliant, said Thomas. Have a go. I'd love to, he said, and chugged on over to it. As Thomas was leaving, he flicked a switch and the track reset itself, ready for Percy. You're right, Thomas, that was amazing. You must have a go, James. OK, said James, rather nervously. As Percy left, he flicked the switch to reset the track. But it didn't work, and it was too late to warn James. Luckily, on his way up the mountain, he noticed the missing track and braked as hard as he could. Help! Cried James. I'm stuck! Don't worry, James. Thomas has gone to fetch help, reassured Percy, as Thomas steamed away to collect Rocky to pull James back onto the track. I hope he's not too long, whimpered James. Thomas then returned with Rocky. But then there was trouble. Thomas couldn't pull Rocky up the steep mountain slope to rescue James. Oh dear, said Thomas. We're going to need more help. Luckily, Sir Topham Hatt rushed to the scene. I know exactly who to call, he said. Soon enough, Buster the power crane arrived. Don't worry, James, I can help. He reversed into position and got to work. Back on the track, James reversed down the mountain and thanked Buster. Buster then fixed the track so the trains could use it again. Thank you, Buster, you saved the day. Would you like another go on the mountain, James? Asked Thomas, but he was already leaving. He'd had enough of the mountain for one day.